Read at home 22. At the hairdresser. At the hairdresser. Mom had some old photos. This is me with my family, she said, when I was a little girl. Biff looked at the photos. She had an idea. Let's have a family photo and give one to Gran as a surprise. That's a good idea, said Dad. Gran would love it, but we need to look smart. We should all go to the hairdresser, said Mum. Kipper's hair needs cutting, and so does Chip's. We'll all have a trim. The next day they all went into town. Chip and Dad stopped at the barber shop. We'll see you later, said Dad. Come on, Biff and Kipper, said Mum. We're going to the hairdresser. The hairdresser was called John. Have you brought your Teddy in for a fur cut? Said John. Kipper laughed. He liked John. John had a special seat. He put it over the arms of the chair. This is the driving seat, he said. Climb up and let's go. Here's the spray to make your hair wet, said John. You can try it on Ted. And here's the magic gown, said John. This keeps Teddy safe while I cut your hair. Keep Ted still, said John. Don't let him escape. John sprayed Kipper's hair and began to cut it. Now keep very still, said John. I'm going to cut around your ears. It tickles, said Kipper. He found it hard to keep still, but he did. You were very good, Kipper, said John. Kipper was pleased. He looked at Biff. She was having her hair cut too. The hairdresser was cutting Biff's fringe. Biff had her eyes shut. Put your tongue in, said Kipper, or you'll get hairs on it. Mum was pleased with Biff and Kipper. You've been good, she said. We all look much better. Dad and Chip came home. Oh no, said Mum. We've had new haircuts, said Dad. Don't you like them? Dad and Chip had wigs on. They were playing a trick. You're funny, Dad, said Biff. I have an idea, said Mum. The next day, the family went to have the photo taken for Gran. You all look very smart, said the photographer. The photographer made them sit close together. Look at the camera, she said. Smile. Now we want you to take another photo, said Mum. My goodness, said the photographer. All the family had funny wigs on. This will make Gran laugh, said Chip. Which picture shall we give Gran first? Asked Biff. This one or the proper one? This one, of course, said Mum. My goodness, said Gran, when she saw the funny picture. You all need to go to the hairdresser. The end.